Hello Virgo, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Guys, so Virgo, this is going to be your weekly read from I almost said December, January 15th through the 21st. It is your weekly reading. I plan on getting out mid-month readings. Boy, that just almost evaded me. So Virgo, we're going to jump in, see what's going on for you this week, what you need to be aware of. I'm looking at the past, the present, and future during this spread. See what's lying in your energy, and we're just going to go from there. So this will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Cross watch if that's you. Welcome, you guys know the drill, and we're going to jump right into it. So Virgo, let's see what... I don't remember. I'm just trying to think for some reason what was going on last week for you all, and I just... It's not clicking, so we're gonna see what's happening here. And as soon as I sat down to do the readings, my ear clogged up on me, so I don't know what's up. You know, the one thing I heard was, if it's gonna be this way, I don't know if I want to participate. And you've got confidence here, and then endings and conclusions, or conclusions being the beginning and the ends of things. Virgo, I will say too that I feel like we're getting ready collectively to kind of push through something here, and it may be like a period of time that feels like massive transmutation, change, coming into a deeper awareness of just the way your life is moving in general. And I've said that quite a bit here lately, but it's just a repetitive feeling, a repetitive energy that's kind of coming in, that it's like it's almost like being pushed, gross, but being pushed through the birth canal, right? Like something is changing magnificently for all of us. We're going to see, right? Because I know this year has just gotten off to a rough and a weird start. High Priestess of Earth, there you are. That Earth energy, Virgo, feeling stuck. Yeah, if it's like this, I don't want to participate. Let me off this rat wheel. And that's kind of how this feels to me. Success. I feel like you can't get ahead, Virgo, whatever this is this week. Feeling a little stuck by, I don't know, like you could be dealing with another earth sign too this week. Not quite sure what that's about, but it's definitely a boundary where you're drawing the line in the sand here, Virgo. Interpretation. So you've got the energy here of Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter. Also, I've got a different deck of cards I'm using. But you've got Mercury repeating itself, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus. I pulled this deck out, Fate. To Wheel of Fortune. Listen, you may, and knowledge and wisdom sitting behind it, you may really feel like Spirit said throwing in the towel this week on something. Sometimes the best thing we can ever do is just let go. Like if you feel like you can't figure it out, if nothing's changing, let go. Let go of the need to force something, because I feel like there's a stance too here. If you guys have been dealing with the legal system, justice is coming in. Balance is coming in, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is karmic, fated, destined events. And I've said this a lot too, and I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself with the same message, but I think that it's necessary. Your experience is always going to be what you choose to make of it, Virgo. And I feel like, I'm not sure what the alignments are or what's going on with Mercury, Saturn, and Jupiter right now. I'm so far behind on all of that. But Spirit is asking you to incorporate love. Like the position of where you come from is like getting the heart and the head in the same space. Venus energy here as well. Are you operating from a space of love, or are you trying to force your way through something at this time? But if you're dealing with legal systems, something is coming to an abrupt halt that I almost like see it like someone taking their divorce papers and throwing them in a fire. And I don't know why that's coming through. Spirit is just reiterating the force of will. The force of will. So I don't know what you're pushing to accomplish But when you let go of everything, the one thing that's necessary, the one thing that's going to create healing is the thing that comes out of this when you let go. So I don't know. It's a weird message just on those cards alone, but it's very, very interesting how it's showing up. And I just feel like this week, what you thought would happen, what you've seen as successful, if you're writing a book, or you're writing something it's meant to be published, this is pretty specific. The deadline is over. It's done. Like there's a reason this isn't supposed to be a thing. Like I don't know how else to put that. It's a weird, you guys got some strange energy happening, but I also felt like this week's readings were going to be a little unhinged. I don't know why. I just feel like there's a lot of unhinged kind of energy happening. So I don't know. Wheel of Fortune, though, it's fated and destined for a positive swing in things. You just may not understand how this is going to turn out on a positive note. The Lover's card, you could be dealing with the Gemino. The 5. Oh my goodness. The Lover's card, dealing with choices. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. And the 5 of Cups here, Scorpio energy as well. Again, it's almost feeling like some kind of loss and regret. Like, I don't understand how this choice that I've made is not turning out to be fruitful for me. Virgo, it's going to be fruitful. It said justice, legal, right? Look what pops out, the Justice card. Whether you recognize it or not at this point, there is a balance that's coming in beneath all of this. Look, this is the end to a very long cycle, but Spirit is telling you, you have to let go. You know what this, the Queen of Wands, she's extremely intuitive, she's beautiful, she's aware, she's abundant. She doesn't need to force anything. It happens. Like, she can master it sitting where she is on her throne. 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on to something that's not meant for you. It is creating hurt. It is creating pain. It is creating tower-like endings to things. And the Scorpio card here, again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, is asking you to transmute and release anything that has been out of balance for you. And that Justice card is coming in to create that balance. I am going to try to keep these messages a little shorter this week because I want to get the mid-months out to you guys. And I have some other things that I'm working on. So, just a side note there. But this is, look, if you don't have control of a situation and you're waiting on somebody else to make a judgment call, this is ending for a reason. And it's like you could have been down this road for a long time. The Hermit, the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Wands is confirming the same, that victory and success. The success, the victory that you get, if you're dealing, again, with some kind of legal situation, Virgo, it's going to turn out like if you feel like you're not getting something that is meant for you, you sitting in this pause while things work themselves out is going to benefit you more than you realize. And I'm going to say, guys, if you're not dealing with a legal situation, apply this to where in life you're feeling this disappointment, like something is not coming to fruition because something better is going to come in. It's been a long and traveled road. If you've been dealing with a soulmate partnership or something to that effect as well, if this is surrounding a divorce with the Hermit, it's going off on your own journey so that you can have more clarity and more abundance in your life. Take this interpretation of what's going on and flip it from a negative to a positive. Okay, the Justice is bringing in balance. There's no point in crying over spilled milk, right? The 5 of Cups is crying over spilled milk. You don't need to. This has been long awaited, and it's turning out in your favor, even if it doesn't look that way to you. 8 of Wands, the World card. Again, another freaking ending. Listen, where you feel like nothing has moved accordingly or fastly or appropriately, when this decision, and I'm hearing from Spirit, when this decision is rendered, there's no stopping the progress that you will make. They're also they're showing me the number 200. So 200 could be $200. It could be they're saying 200 hours. I don't know what that's about. maybe $200,000. I don't know. 2,000. I don't know what it is, but there's something about a 2 attached to this. There's a spirit is saying there's a payout of dividends, and that could be metaphorically speaking, or this could be actually in the 3D, like monetary kind of world thing for you guys, where you may feel like you're being shortchanged, but the long run, there's like a quirk to this that maybe someone else on the other side is not seeing, and it ends up paying out better, whether this is abundance, prosperity, happiness, long-term success, that frees you up to be able to move on. And Spirit is just kind of asking you to not be steadfast, that this is gonna hold you back. Like you've been waiting for a long time for this. Let it come into place. So what is this Justice card about? I'm going to keep these readings at like 15 minutes, I think, hopefully. What is this Justice card about for Virgo? King of Pentacles. Listen, if this is money, again, 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, it's a Tower. Someone feels like they're going to be able to shortchange you, but their mistake is going to pay off. There's a mistake that's happening here with whomever or whatever this is, and it's going to pay out more in the long run for you. So, you know, their position of power in a situation, if someone's been trying to dominate and control a situation, the need for the ego, the need for the sense of control is going to backfire. There's the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands Sun card. I'm telling you, they're taking action. The action that they've taken is going to be illuminated. And for you, this is a higher perspective, right? This is, you need to listen to the guidance of somebody around you. There's that Emperor showing up again in the Ace of Pentacles. If you have, either it could be a friend, it could be a lawyer, it could be somebody who's able to come in with some very substantial advice for you, that maybe someone's telling you, just take this offer or take this position. Like you may feel like you're not getting what you need, but the long run you are. And, you know, if you feel like, you know, you've got to be on edge, or someone could be holding you back or trying to push you away, and they're creating a boundary too, where you feel like that's making you feel stuck. Virgo, this is a very simple message. You're not stuck. This is going to work out to your better benefit in the long run. You just have to trust what Spirit is giving you right now. Okay. Again, it's going to be about how you interpret this. The advice, keep going. Don't keep going. Don't push. Don't try to control. Patience is there, and pivot. You're going to be asked to, it's like mentally take a very different stance on what is transpiring here for your higher good. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Like, I really like that pairing. And again, I feel like when you take those two cards and you put them together, it could feel like massive upheaval, but it's spinning you in a forward position that is going to be beneficial with the Justice card and King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, or even Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You've got 2 cards of Taurus here, a lot of Earth energy. Don't dig your heels in right now, okay? Advice for Virgo. Fresh start and celebrate. Give. You're going to have to give. You know, you give a little bit, you're going to get a lot more in return in this regard, Virgo, and it's going to create a fresh start for you that's going to make you feel good about where it is that you're heading. There's a bit of a big lesson in this about trying to implement it, and that's where I feel like this feels difficult for you, where it really isn't as difficult as you're making it out to be. It's just you're learning a new way of interpreting the events that play out in your life that are going to serve your higher good. It's very, very much a very simple message, Virgo. I'm literally going to leave it at that. You guys place it where it fits. Feel free to drop a comment, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate all the ways you support the channel. And yeah, this is going to turn out better than you expect. I promise. It's all good. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.